30 years. Your children love you very much, and they asked some memories to be shared about your 30th anniversary. I don't know how this is going to work. It's free software, and I can't really edit it, so we'll see how it goes. I was going to go through some pictures to just trigger memories that I have of you guys. From the day Anne was born, I prayed that some parents would be raising a godly son that she could marry someday. And then lo and behold, basketball kind of triggered it all. God had this in the works way before we ever thought of it. This picture just depicts that. Back when they were in middle school, they didn't even know each other. They had the same basketball numbers. They were at the same homeschool national basketball tournament. And again, the basketball just triggers memories of us sitting up in the stands watching Rochester College play Lawrence Tech. Ann that wasn't even with us, and talking to you guys just out of the blue, not even knowing you and not knowing that we'd make a lifelong friendship with people who had raised that godly son that would mimic what you have demonstrated with your love for each other throughout their marriage. Here's Anne playing basketball again, the beginnings of it all at Rochester High School. Then I put this picture in here because they weren't even really officially dating at this point, and we went to my stepmom's funeral, and Anne was texting John, and my rowdy niece got a hold of her phone and started texting back and forth from John, and John was such a good sport and so funny that everybody fell in love with him before they'd ever even met him in my family. So I wanted to share that memory with you guys. This was at our house. I wish I had more pictures of you guys because you're always there in the background. I'm not sure whether this trip in particular you were there, but I remember you guys having dinner at our house in Rochester and playing cards, and Daniel being so funny at the table. And I always loved this picture, one of the first pictures of them together at the house. This was more memories of Grand Rapids, going to church with you guys, and then them being silly afterwards. Always an intricate part of serving the Lord, seeing you guys' love for the Lord and for each other. This is a picture of Sandy Pines. You guys were always gracious, incredible hosts, welcomed us into your home, into your lake place, into your family. Just great, great memories of Sandy Pines when they were dating. Blueberries, the blueberry picking was incredible at Sandy Pines. Another great memory of doing that. I wanted to share this memory of you guys. This was you letting us borrow John for Christmas one year before they were married. We met our family in Colorado Springs. My rowdy niece that I was talking about made us take two pictures, one with John and one without John, in case he didn't last. So I always thought this was a funny picture. This was the with and without John in case he didn't make it. Well, he definitely made it. Again, just another picture of Florida with you guys. But as always, you guys are in the background, demonstrating your love, but never getting in the picture. Always, your kids were the center of the stage. So here's Sarah and Ann and John while we were in Florida with you guys. This was Sandy Pines when John obviously proposed to Ann. Again, just great memories of your family, your love for each other, your love for us, for them. Here's some more shots that are just great memories of that engagement. And then here's John proving that he had won Calypso over, realizing that that was definitely a prerequisite to the marriage. So he has won Calypso over in his heart. Then this is a picture of us just randomly going to the lake without the kids. Kids weren't even there, weren't even a part of it. We just called up. You guys were just as spontaneous as us. We went to Lake Michigan, had a great time. We didn't need our children to do that. Again, the children come from a heritage of love on both sides, and we love each other and we love you guys. So great memories. This is cider mill. Our family's doing the cider mill together. I got in trouble for taking a day off school to do this, but oh, what a good time we had sneaking in the cider mills. So this is going to pick apples, riding the wagons. Again, just great memories of love for you guys. And I always see the smile on you guys' faces. You're always holding hands, arms around each other. What a great model for Ann and John that they've seen through the years. Part of raising godly boys, I see here 2 boys that are so comfortable in their own skin, they're willing to learn to crochet and have their pictures taken with no issues with it. What great parents you guys have been to your children. This was a wedding shower, again, passing the heritage down for loving each other. All the kids enjoying each other in the basement. Just, again, cousins, everybody always welcoming us, Timothy, into the clan. Basketball. Big part of their lives, how they met, how they got together. Here's their final year, their final season, their numbers up on the wall next to each other. One of my favorite pictures, and Gary teasing me about that Ann wasn't going to mess up the gene pool like I did, because obviously John is tall enough to make up for it. So more pictures of their ending basketball and their love for each other, love for the game, love for you guys, and y'all's love for each other. Here's another picture of a wedding shower, part of your family graciously hosting us. Graduation, they even graduated together. Well, sort of graduated together. But anyway, again, great memories of us suffering through hours and hours and hours of graduation with no food and starving to death. But we made it, and we finally got food, and again, enjoyed good times with each other. Then here's the wedding. Again, it's all about, I just am so appreciative that God brought you guys and John into my daughter's life and into our life. There was always prayer, there's always worship, and I love the moments in the wedding like this when they're praying. And then this is, again, 30 years. This is you guys always loving each other, holding hands. The next picture depicts it too. Nobody's looking, hand on her leg, praying to God, doing it together, worshiping, loving the Lord. And then here's Gary. He's talking to John. He's written things for John, things for his life. Just, again, great moment of sharing with John things about the Lord. And this depicts Lynn. She's always talking. She can always get anybody talking about themselves. She's able to bring people out. This is John's roommate, loving on him. He came to the worship even though he wasn't a Christian, mainly because of the influence of John and his family and their love for him and for the Lord. Again, time in worship, and you can see John and Ann. Again, this has been passed on to their generation, and hopefully it'll continue to go down from generation to generation. Love for each other, long marriages, and love for the Lord. And then here's again a depiction of a father and his sons, and just a great relationship. And then they always say that a girl should look at how a boy treats his mother, because that's the way he'll treat her. And so what an incredible picture of a son and how he treats his mother. And then here's both sides. Again, Gary hand on my arm, Gary O's hand on Lynn's arm. Love passed down to another generation. And there they are with both parents again. And then here again, we don't have Lynn and Gary, but standing out in the rain, waiting for these kids to finish their half marathon. Lynn not even being able to walk real well at this time. I think her back was really hurting her, but in spite of it, she was standing out, waiting for John to finish. Just, again, the love of parents. And then here's again Sarah and all of them, us just sharing life together. I don't even remember for sure where we were here, but again, an intricate part. Here's Daniel. I think we were in Holland at this time, and Daniel's, again, just our families have become so integrated because of you guys' hospitality and love. Here's Ann's 25th birthday party. Again, you guys were at our house in the backyard. You can see Gary O in the background. You can't see Lynn. We didn't get her in the picture. I'm not sure why we never get any pictures of you guys. Again, y'all are just quiet support group, but you were there. And here we all are again. I think this may be when we snuck in the back way, not really knowing what we were doing, but we snuck in the back way and missed the lines at the cider mill, and another good time at a cider mill. And the one on the left is a cider mill. And then I just wanted to end again with this picture of you guys showing your love for each other. Thank you, thank you, thank you for loving the Lord and loving my children and loving each other.